I currently assist in overseeing the school residential portion of Benedictine. And these are the students who are attending our school, age ranging ages 5 to 21. We have students in the school, and then we also have 4 group homes that are close by that also house some of our school students. School runs from 8:30 in the morning until 3:30. At 3 o'clock, school is over. Staff are there. School staff are there until 3:30. At 3 o'clock, the students come back to their homes and their suites, and then they're in our hands and our responsibility until the next morning. Most of our students, and the majority of them are autistic, and their preference is to be alone, and in a quiet area, and not sharing many things with others. That is really their preference, to recreate alone, which has been a challenge for the staff at Benedictine, is to, we had to put on our creative hats over the years to just actually restructure what recreation looks like Benedictine has a gymnasium there, and so we have students who still like to play basketball, or play a game of soccer or kickball. For other students, recreation for them is we have like different areas within Benedictine. Like one of our pod areas has a crash mat, or it has a swing, that they can, something like a hammock, that they can, get in and just swing back and forth, or to take a fitness walk, which is, that's really huge for our students at Benedictine, is to go on fitness walks. Some of our students, they do fine with a small group taking the fitness walks. Others, they go alone with their staff person. We have had students who just didn't seem to bond or mesh with any staff person. It was like, oh, it's not working. Um, uh, we encourage, and we're always hopeful that when our students are with us, that they will gain a rapport, and have a preferred staff. Is that it takes a very long time for that to happen, and we're like, who is it going to be? Who is it going to be? And it could be a brand new staff person who just comes in, and just like that student begins to bond. And then you see this student who has shown absolutely really no affection in months. And again, it could be a new staff person to enter our program, and then you see this student actually walking up to this staff person and lay their head on their shoulder, or reach their hand out for them to hold their hand. And it's like, it happened. That's the miracle. We just don't give up. We continue to push, and to be creative, and to start over, and we just keep working at it until something works for that student. We have students who come to us who don't know how to flush a toilet. And then within months, again, with the, help, and I mean consistent help, of school and residential staff, that, not only in a few months are they able to flush a toilet, they are able to complete their entire toileting routine, with, going from needing total assistance, and I mean physical assistance, to now just needing verbal prompts. We love to take them out into the community, and every chance we get, we have them out there, to be a part of their community. It's a joy to see them sitting in a restaurant having dinner with everyone else. There's nothing more rewarding than to actually take them to a restaurant, and they be able to walk into the restaurant, have a seat, wait for their food to come, because waiting is huge, and then to have them sit there and eat their food with no behaviors. That is the most rewarding thing to our staff, and then to be able to tell the parents, that this is what we were able to do. We've had people, if we go into a restaurant, we've had people get up and walk out and leave. Or, if we're walking in the mall, to have them like literally, move all the way to the other side of the mall. It's fear. However, there have been some, and which we've always been grateful for, that will actually walk up to you and say, I could never do what you're doing. And, how do you do it? And then that's when we get the opportunity to tell, folk when you can see the fear, and the misunderstanding of who, this population, who they are, that, what, this is the greatest bunch of, kids you would ever want to work with. We don't have enough staff. We need more staffing. We need folk, again, good folk that would love to come and help this population become a part of this great world that we live in.